want you guys to let me know, is this going to be the greatest boxing card of all time, my friends? You're talking about Arthur Beterbiev, who hasn't competed in a non-world title fight since 17 fights ago, since 2014. Literally, Arthur Beterbiev has not competed in a non-world title fight since 2014. And now, we're going to be getting him as the first fight, the goddamn opener on the 6-fight main card, which is going to be taking place November 22nd, Night of the Champions, for free on DAZN, non-pay-per-view. This got to be the goddamn the card, my friends. I know it's a non-world title fight, but when you look at the fight after that, Subriel Matias, who just became the WBC junior welterweight champion, who just beat Alberto Puello in a goddamn close fight and didn't even have a week to rest, and now is going to be scheduled to fight Dalton Smith, an undefeated fighter from over the pond, my friends. What a banger of a fight. And then you think, oh, okay, it can't get any better than that. Then you go to Fernando Martinez, who's your WBO junior bantamweight champion, who's going to be taking on possibly one of the most best fighters that we got in the sport of boxing right now. Pound for pound, one of the most respected, one of the most skilled fighters in Jesse Bam Bam Rodriguez, training out of Robert Garcia's camp, who is your Ring Magazine WBO, WBC junior bantamweight champion. There's going to be 4 goddamn titles on the line for that fight. And we're barely halfway through the card. Then you got Abdul Mason, who's one of your most respected fighters, one of the most highly exciting fighters, one of the youngest fighters that we got coming out of the USA, who is so goddamn exciting to watch, is going to be going up against Sam Noakes, another undefeated fighter from across the pond, which is going to be a title fight for the vacant WBO World Lightweight Championship bout, my friends, at 135 pounds. Are you kidding me? How many goddamn titles did I just say right now? Like 8 world titles? And we're not even in the co-main event yet, which is going to be probably one of the most exciting fights of the whole year. You've got 2 fighters that are arguably 2 of the most talked about fighters in the sport of boxing, and Brian Norman Jr., your WBO welterweight champion at 147 pounds, and Devin Haney. Yeah, he's going up from 140 to 147, your former undisputed world champion, former WBO champion in the lightweight division, who's coming up now to fight Brian Norman Jr. at 147 pounds. You know, we haven't seen this since the Times Square card. And now you're going to be doing this against a guy who just erased Gene Sasaki's memory for like 2 months, my friends. I mean, come on, just obliterated him. This goddamn card is ridiculous. Then you go to the main event with David Benavidez, who is your reigning WBC light heavyweight champion, who's going to go in there against Anthony Yarde, a goddamn dog from across the pond, my friends. I mean, dude, if this isn't the greatest card in history, what is? And I want you guys to let me know, because we all know that the winners out of Arthur Beterbiev and Dion Nicholson is going to be facing the winners out of David Benavidez and Anthony Yarde in an absolute showdown. And the winner of that's going to be facing Dimitri Bivol, who's just getting out back surgery. My goodness. My head, hey, telling you guys right now, man, this got to be the greatest card in history.